Ladies and gentlemen, joining us on the debate tonight, Nitin Aggarwal, Minister of State, Independent Judge, legislator from Uttar Pradesh, is joining us on this broadcast. Mr. Nitin Aggarwal, you've had the Samajwadi Party levelling a very serious allegation that the district administration, in collusion, carried out what they believe was a pre-planned attack. And the fact here is that there was no time that was essentially given. The fact that the survey was carried out, and more importantly, this was linked to the by-elections. You've heard what Akhilesh Yadav also had to say.
I would want to reply in Hindi in your channel. So, as I've already said before, मैंने पहले भी कहा था कि ये जो संभल का जो भी घटनाक्रम हुआ, ये समाजवादी पार्टी के दो ग्रुप्स, जो एक ग्रुप जिसको हेड करते हैं वहां के मौजूदा सांसद और एक ग्रुप को हेड करते हैं वहां के सिटिंग एमएलए, ये जो क्लैश था ये दोनों ग्रुप के बीच का क्लैश था। एंड मैंने पहले भी कई मौकों पे ये बोला है कि ये जो क्लैश हुआ ये दोनों के वर्चस्व की लड़ाई का क्लैश था।
एविडेंस कहाँ है? क्योंकि नितिन जी, जिया और रहमान से जब मैंने बातचीत की तो उन्होंने कहा कि ये गलत है, क्योंकि ऐसा कोई एविडेंस तो दिखाइए जहां ये आप कह सकते हैं कि दोनों के बीच में लड़ाई हो रही थी। और दूसरी बात ये कह रहे कि लगातार वो सवाल ये उठा रहे कि सर्वे के लिए कोई टाइम नहीं दिया गया था, कोई पहले से इतलात नहीं किया गया था।
देखिए, सर्वे के में मैं सर्वे में केवल इतना कहना चाहूंगा कि जो भी सर्वे हो रहा था वो माननीय न्यायालय के आदेश के आधार पर हो रहा था, उस पे किसी को भी क्वेश्चन करने का कोई अधिकार नहीं है। आपने, जहां तक मैं क्लैश की बात कर रहा हूं, मैंने पहले भी स्पष्ट किया है कि जब ये जो लड़ाई हुआ, जो क्लैश हुआ, ये दो ग्रुप्स के बीच में लड़ाई हो रही थी, फायरिंग हुई दोनों के ग्रुप्स के बीच में, उसमें कुछ कैजुअलिटीज हुई और वो कैजुअलिटीज इन दोनों के कार्यकर्ता ही थे, जो इन दोनों से बिलोंग करते हैं, इन दोनों के ग्रुप के कार्यकर्ता थे, जो कैजुअलिटीज वहां पे हुई। तो मैं ऑलरेडी पहले भी स्पेसिफाई कर चुका हूं कि ये जो ऑपोजिशन है, ये ऑपोजिशन इसको किसी और तरीके से दिखाना चाह रहा था, बट एक्चुअल जो रियलिटी है वो रियलिटी यही है कि ये दो फ्रैक्शंस की लड़ाई का एक इशू था, जिस इशू को समाजवादी पार्टी के कार्यकर्ताओं ने इतना ज्यादा बढ़ाया और हमारी सरकार ने, गवर्नमेंट ने और गवर्नमेंट मशीनरी ने इसको सप्रेस किया है, इस क्लैश को, और वहां पे सिचुएशन को नॉर्मल लाने में अपनी पूरी अपनी भागीदारी दी है।
That's because I also have Vishnu Shankar Jain, who's joined us on this broadcast. Along with me in the studio is the national spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party, Vivek Silas. Vivek Silas, you've already heard what the minister has to say. Minister is basically referring to the fact, something that I've already asked your parliamentary Zia ur Rahman, whom I spoke just about a few days back, where he says that there was nothing to do with his own family members. He was surprised. But Nitin ji says clearly that this is nothing to do with the survey.
Obviously, Mr. Nitin is a minister in the Bharatiya Janata Party government, so he has to take side of his government. We cannot go against it, whether it's right or wrong. But who's going to believe it, Mr. Sen, that the Samajwadi Party was fighting with the Samajwadi Party, and not only fighting, they were firing at each other. Who's going to believe that? No one is. It looks absolutely illogical. Absolutely illogical. And why the people are being restrained from going there? Samajwadi Party was stopped. Today, leader of opposition, Rahul Gandhi ji, was stopped. It has been 10 days and situation is still not normal. That is a failure of, it's a pure evidence that it's a failure of
Vivek Silas, but they are basically saying that, look here, now let's get into little facts here. Nitin ji, I hope you will be with us as I take our viewers through some facts here. Vivek ji, what are they saying? They are saying that there is certain evidence. Let me read out the evidence for all of us. There are multiple CCTV footage which I'm going to just play out right now. CCTV footage 1 minute 26 seconds. And this, Vivek Silas, all of this pre-riot preparations, rioters can be seen prepared to pelt stones, CCTV 1. CCTV 2, which is basically behind Jama Masjid, where the rioters can be seen marching towards the Shahi Jama Masjid and picking up stones from the pile of stones, bricks. CCTV 3 and an audio tape which is now emerged. I'm not saying that there is authenticity to the audio tape, but the audio tape says, "Kidhar hai saman lekar aayo, Jama Masjid ke taraf saman leke aayo." Now these are the messages that have basically come in. Multiple other things have come in. From the evidence that has come in, it appears that this was pre-planned.
Actually, the investigation is still on. Let the report come, first of all. Second, I would like to ask you, firstly, there was a survey on the 19th of November. Okay. Then the other survey was, I think, ordered on the 23rd of November itself. I think the administration and the police authorities should have been more alert. They should have anticipated. They should have...
You don't have a problem with the survey being carried out?
If the court has allowed the survey, let it be carried on.
Okay, Nitin,
but
how do you respond?
But it should be carried on peacefully, not like this.
Nitin, you want to respond to what the Samajwadi Party is saying?
नहीं, देखिए ये तो बात यही हो गई कि जब उनको जवाब नहीं देना है तो उनका कहना है कि उसकी जांच चल रही है, जांच का वो आने दीजिए। मैं भी वही कह रहा हूं कि जो भी वहां घटना हुई, जैसे मैंने पहले भी कहा कि ये दो फ्रैक्शंस का क्लैश था, और आज जो प्रशासन ने अपना काम किया है वहां पे शांति बहाली के लिए धारा 144 वहां पे लगी हुई है। अभी जो आप डिबेट कर रहे थे, क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे थे कि वहां पे लीडर्स को जाने नहीं दिया जा रहा है, क्या वो एक राहुल गांधी जी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन की किताब लेके घूम रहे हैं? उन्हें शायद पता नहीं है कि जब धारा 144 किसी डिस्ट्रिक्ट में लागू होती है तो वहां पे किसी की बाहरी व्यक्ति का जाना निषेध होता है, वहां पे उनको जाना अलाउड नहीं होता है। पर उसके बाद भी जबरदस्ती, आई डोंट नो व्हाट इज द हरी, जबरदस्ती ऑपोजिशन पार्टी के नेता संभल जाने की जिद कर रहे हैं, विच इज नॉट राइट। जब वहां पे उनको पता है कि प्रशासन ने एक एडवाइजरी जारी दी हुई है कि कोई भी हम बाहरी व्यक्ति को अलाउड नहीं करेंगे संभल में जब तक पूरी तरीके से नॉर्मलसी नहीं हो जाती है। But still, Samajwadi Party as well as Congress Party,
okay,
both the parties, what is the desperateness? Why they want to enter Sambhal district?
Beyond the politics of it, Vivek Silas, allow me to also bring in right now Vishnu Shankar Jain. Vishnu Shankar Jain has been there. There are reports that are basically emerging right now. Vishnu Shankar Jain, thank you very much. This is after a long time that Vishnu Shankar Jain is back on Republic TV. So I want to first ask you this, Vishnu Shankar Jain. You've heard both sides making their initial comments about whether it is a pre-planned conspiracy or not, an attempt to prevent the survey from carrying out. You were there, right there. Give us first your take on this entire issue.
Without entering into the politics of it, which is not my realm, I would truly speak the facts which happened and which transpired during this entire matter. So we have to follow some sequence of events. I think if we follow the sequence of events, it will answer all the questions. This suit was filed before the Civil Judge Senior Division Chandosi on 19th of November at around 11 a.m. And across Uttar Pradesh, in all the civil courts, if you file a suit, it is presented before the court and it is heard by the Honorable Court on the same day. Unlike High Court and Supreme Court, where a cause list is made and then you are given a date after a week or after 3 or 4 days. So in Uttar Pradesh, so the people who are alleging that aapne suit file kiya aur usse din sunwai ho gayi, they do not know the procedure in Uttar Pradesh that if you file a suit, it is heard on the same day. Point number 2, as per the legal provisions of the CPC under Order 26 Rule 9 of the CPC, ex-party orders can be passed for appointment of Advocate Commissioner. And for that, there is a direct judgment of the Supreme Court 1989 1 SCC page 19, where the Supreme Court has said that Advocate Commissioner appointment is not a prejudicial order because the report of the Advocate Commissioner is merely an opinion. It is subject to confirmation of the court and both the parties get the chance to cross-examine or to make their objections to the report of the Advocate Commissioner. So to canvass this order as a very prejudicial order, I think it is against the fundamental principles of the CPC, against the fundamental principles of Order 26 Rule 9. What is the mandate of the Supreme Court is that when the Advocate Commissioner is appointed and when he goes on to carry the survey, the only mandate is, as per the law, is that he has to inform the other side and other side must participate in the survey, which was done in this case. Now, yes.
Go ahead. Complete your sentence and then I'll take it to Mr. Silas.
Now the timeline is this. When the court passed an order at 2:38 p.m. on 19th of November, Advocate Commissioner was appointed at around 3:30 and he decided to conduct the survey on the same day. He informed the authorities to facilitate him for conducting the survey and he informed us also that we are going to conduct the survey. The most clinching part in this entire chain of events is that the Masjid side lawyer, Mr. Zafar Ali, also gave his consent to participate in the survey and they participated in the survey. Now the point is this, that when we were doing the survey on 19th of November, The question is, what was the MP of the Samajwadi Party doing there during the court proceedings? He was not allowed by the court to participate in the survey. What was the MLA of the party doing there when the survey was going on?
Okay, so
and
let me just get that. You're saying what was the MLA doing? But
yeah, there are clear visuals and footages that when we are conducting the survey as
Vivek Silas. Okay,
as for the court's order, see, just a minute, let me finish it.
Yeah.
As per the court's order, who was allowed to enter into the survey premises? 3 lawyers from the Masjid Committee, 5 members of the Masjid Committee, the lawyer for the central government, the lawyer for the state government, and 2 lawyers for the plaintiff. These were the only person who were authorized to enter the premises when the survey exercise was carried out.
You are saying what was the legislator doing there?
Yeah, and apart from that, 200 and 300 people entered the area, and they objected us while doing the survey, and because of that, the survey couldn't happen on 19th of November. So this story which is given, कि survey 19 को बड़े peacefully हो गया, it's absolutely wrong, sir. 19 को survey peacefully नहीं हुआ. There were slogans which were chanted, and we were asked to leave the premises. Otherwise, they will not be able to hold the crowd. This was specifically told to us.
Okay, I'm sorry because I'll have to perhaps interrupt here, Mr. Silas. You're saying just 10 seconds because I have another guest joining us on this broadcast. 10 seconds to respond to what Vishnu Shankar Jain had to say.
The statement that Mr. Jain has just given, the answer lies in that. There are more than 5 crore 10 lakh cases pending in India.
Okay.
Same day the petition is heard, legally fine. Same day the committee is formed, and same day the survey is done. That raises question.
Okay. Now this is an issue that we'll perhaps once again delve upon because there are larger unanswered questions right now. But thank you very much, Vishnu Shankar Jain, as well Vivek Silas, for joining us on this debate. We have